frictiony as like a rough piece of coral, or so polished that you can actually, I remember being in Britain climbing one time on this really polished rock, and there was a bit of dust, and I took my t-shirt and just wiped off the dust because it was going to be a crucial foothold, and I could see my reflection. I mean, it wasn't like a perfect reflection, but...
Actually, we just shot a video in Owens.
Oh, okay, cool.
And it's of our buddy Fan Yang.
Yeah, I know him, yeah.
The climb we're gonna go check out is a new FA I did a few days ago. It's called Holy Guacamole at the Mothership in the Central Gorge. That's it. Is that good?
Thumbs up, bro.
You go for these big runouts. You could take a 100-foot fall and it will not matter at all.
I guess in just a few words, Owens Gorge is like a 1.5 mile long quarry. It's certainly, that's the way it used to be. I mean, I just ramble on about this.
You're a very nosy fella, kitty cat, huh?
So when I first visited the Owens Gorge, there was no creek there. There was no water at all. And it was grim. It looked like there had been a war and there'd been a lot of damage done to the earth. It was just this creepy place. And then eventually, through some pretty interesting things to do with the aqueduct breaking and water pouring down in there, the water, they basically had to leave the water down there. And so now it's turned into a much nicer place, but it still has that kind of industrial vibe. Yeah, no, I've heard the complaint a number of times that the Owens Gorge, it's all right, but there's no hard routes there. But it's used as a reason why maybe the Owens Gorge isn't that great. And you get a ton of climbers, really good climbers, coming through Bishop, and virtually all of them head to the boulders, and that's where they put their efforts in. But in the Owens Gorge, for me, I've always thought it's just a lack of imagination. And on the Mothership Cliff, there is the one with Holy Wars and Fan's new gig.
It's called Holy Guacamole.
Holy, all right, that's a great name. And then to the left of that is another big face. It's a little bit taller, and I did something there called Holy Mackerel. And that is another thing that just goes up this nice big panel of rock. But yeah, I mean, the Mothership Cliff is pretty stacked with, stars.
I don't know if I want to claim first 14. I think it might be. I haven't done
some grades.
Yeah, kind of, because you lose perspective when you try a route for so long, and I broke a lot of holes in the crux, which is the main reason why it took me like 15 sessions. Because I keep breaking holes, and then oh shoot, then I have to rework the whole crux sequence. I did that a bunch of times, and this is by far the longest I've ever spent on a route. So I'm inclined to say that it's probably 14 minus. And if the grade stays, then yeah, it'll be the first 14 in the gorge. Yeah, it starts with like 3 bolts of really easy climbing, like 5, 10, maybe 10 plus, And it's a little bit chossy, follows this kind of broken crack. And but then at the end of the 3rd bolt, like the rock really cleaned up, and then the holes just kind of disappear. Okay, I go.
Listen! Now we call on you. Hear us now!
The average American, when you simply say the word overthrow, and he sees this as something very, very bad. I know you're not responsible for his feelings. So when you say these things, are you threatening someone?
Right.
Detroit in 42. New York in 64. Lighting by 100 watts. The naked, black, white, true.
Tear down the bricks of stupidity and corruption and put up in its place an edifice of truth.
Unite in struggle for people's power. Unite. Unite in struggle for people's power.
We are a part of those concerned with change.
Meanwhile, uptown, the DJ player.
Say something.
Fuck yeah!
Okay, you gotta get on my way now. Woo! Hey, Granny! Thanks! This thing fucking hard as nails. Hard as nails. Not hard enough. Now we're gonna look at the next level, huh?
Owens Gorge, for me, I've always thought it's just a lack of imagination and, strong fingers, obviously. And what Fan just did, that just goes to show. Just show a bit of imagination and, be fit. And, there's going to be more hard roots down in the gorge.